Many years ago, on a little island lived a bunch of happy people. They loved their friendly little island with its beautiful trees, water, and sand. The islanders had a special tradition of trading warm fuzzies with each other. Warm fuzzies were like little balls of pure love that made everyone feel good all over. People would offer warm fuzzies freely, and if you needed one, all you had to do was ask. Even people you didn't know would reach into their pockets and pull out a warm fuzzy and just give it to you. Every warm fuzzy was like a big hug from a friend, and there were always plenty of warm fuzzies to go around. Everyone felt safe and loved, and they all helped each other to feel safe and loved. But one day, a grouchy, grumbly, mumbly tourist came to visit the island. He didn't understand what everyone was doing, but he was sure he didn't like it. He kept cold prickles in his pocket, and warm fuzzies didn't make any sense to him. So he decided that he would tell a lie to the islanders to convince them to stop with all that warm fuzzy business. The grouchy tourist told the islanders that their warm fuzzies were the most precious things in the world. He told them that instead of sharing them, they should be keeping them. What if the world's supply of warm fuzzies ran out? What would they do then? All of a sudden, the islanders began worrying and acting selfishly, keeping their warm fuzzies to themselves, and a funny thing happened. When people started sharing their warm fuzzies, people stopped receiving warm fuzzies. Instead of everyone feeling warm and fuzzy inside, they started to feel cold and prickly inside. This made everyone kind of sad. Everyone, except for that grouchy tourist, that is. Well, thank goodness. Something nice happened next. You see, one of the islanders had left for college. She came home to visit and brought her warm fuzzies with her. When she arrived home, she started giving warm fuzzies to everyone she saw. The islanders started to realize what they were missing and that they had made a mistake. Holding on to their warm fuzzies didn't make them happier, it made them miserable. They figured out that giving their warm fuzzies away not only made their friends happy, it made them happy too.
Hi there!
Obviously Mike and Tina here, Gentleness video 3. We just got done telling you the story of the warm fuzzies and the cold prickles. We hope you enjoyed it to some extent. And the reason why we did that is because we're all in lockdown. And sometimes when we're in lockdown, it's really hard to remember to show the gentleness of God to the people that are with us that we're closest to.
Yeah.
So Philippians said, Philippians 4, verse 5 says, "Let everyone see your gentleness, the Lord is near." And so it's just a reminder to everybody that even while we're in lockdown, we need to remember that God is paying attention to everything that we say and everything that we do, and we need to remember to be nice to each other, to be gentle with each other, to be gentle with everybody's feelings and everybody's hearts.
Yes. So we've come up with some ideas for your household, and one of them is that you can make a warm fuzzy cup. All right, and what I did, I used some of the eyes from our
warm fuzzies,
right there, and some of the smaller warm fuzzies, and I glued them on the outside of this coffee cup. And with this, each member of the household can make one. You can put your names on there, make stickers, glitter, glue, whatever. You can make it in any way you want. This is the way we did it. I did with the eyes and the fuzzy. And in this cup, each person in the household can have one cup, and you put it by your bed, and other people are to say something nice and put it into your cup, and then you get to read it at night, or you can have one big one for everybody. So Tina just put one in there.
I just am putting one in for Mike, and it says, and I don't know if you can read it because my hand's in the way, but it says he's a great cook.
She's gonna put it
Mike
in
is a great
there.
cook.
And I am gonna give Tina a warm fuzzy where I'm gonna say,
it's very awkward because I'm sitting right here next to him, so.
Smile every morning. I look forward to that every morning because it's such a beautiful smile.
Aww.
So I wrote that on a Post-it note, and I'm gonna put it in our warm fuzzy cup. Now, if you wanted to, where every member can have a cup like this, Or if you wanted to, you can make it more visual, where behind us, I have a warm fuzzy board.
It's Mike on one side, me on the other
Right,
side.
and you can do this with poster board. This is a dry erase board, and you can put post-it notes underneath people's name and divide it up to people in your family. There's only Tina and I, and so Tina said, I am a great cook, and she would put that there. And you randomly put that up during the day, and I said she has a bright, beautiful smile every morning, and I put it right there underneath her name. You can also just write it if you have a dry erase marker. You can write it on there, and then when the person reads it, they can erase it and say thank you to the other person, or you can do it in secret, whatever way you want. But in our families, we want you to exhibit the gentleness of God to each other.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. If you do make a cup, send us an email, and we will, for every cup that is made, we will send you
These
a
guys.
troll who obviously
They're warm, fuzzy
starred
trolls.
in our warm fuzzy thing. So
Warm fuzzy trolls, we'll send you one, so just show us what you did.
right, so there you go, guys. We'll see you next week. Next week is self-control,
All right.
which Mike has none.
No, I have none.
We'll see you later, guys.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you.